Good morning, class. Today I am going to continue the chapter number 1. In previous two videos, we have discussed about the different types of the number system, decimal number system, binary number system, octal and hexadecimal number system. We have also discussed about the how the one number system will be converted to the another number system. In today's class, I am going to discuss some other kind of the conversions. The first type of conversion is the how the binary number system will be converted into the decimal number system. With the help of the few simple examples, easily you are able to understand how this type of the conversion will happen. In previous class you have learned when we are converting decimal to binary, we are following the division process, means number will be divided by 2, and with the help of the repeated division of a number by 2 we are able to get the equivalent binary number. So reverse process has to be applied here. If we are going to convert a binary number to decimal number, we have to follow the multiplication process. It is a binary number 101 10101. Its base is 2. It is written as base 2 because it will contain only two digits 0 and 1. So if you want to convert into the decimal number system, you have to multiply it by the power of 2. So how many digits will be contained by this number? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So subtract 5 by 1, it will be 4. So multiply 1 by 2 to the power 4. In first place, 1 should be multiplied by 2 to the power 4. Then plus, next digit is 0. 0 will be multiplied by 2 to the power 3. Plus 1 will be multiplied by 2 to the power 2. The similar process will be applied when we will reach the 2 to the power 0. So last bit is 1 and it will be multiplied by 2 to the power 0. So again I am repeating the same thing. Means first of all you have to count the number of the digits contained by number of digits or number of bits contained by the particular number. Your number is 10101. Number of bits contained by this number is 5. Subtract 5 by 1. If your number will contain n number of the digits, so it should be subtracted by 1. It will be n minus 1. So first bit will be multiplied by 2 to the power n minus 1. Here in this case n is 5, so it will be multiplied by 2 to the power 4. And in next step the value of n will be decreasing, means here it is 2 to the power 4. In the second step it is 2 to the power 3. In the same manner, in every step the value of n will be decreasing continuously, and finally when we will reach to the 2 to the power 0, value of n will be 0. So we have to stop this process. In this case, our last bit will be multiplied by 2 to the power 0. Next, we have to do the calculation. 2 to the power 4 is equal to 16. In this case, here when 0 will be multiplied by 2 to the power 3, you will get the 0. In two steps, you are getting the 0. This will be 16, this will be 4 and this will be 1. 2 to the power 0 is also 1. So here the result will be 21. So 21 will be the equivalent decimal number. So in this way we are able to get the equivalent decimal number. Some other examples are also mentioned here. For example, it is another number 10111 and the same process you have to follow and you will get the result. So in the similar manner, every time you have to do the same process. Here it is another number and the bits contained by this number is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 is the value of n. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So first bit will be multiplied by 2 to the power 5 and same process we have to apply. The value of the n will be decreasing continuously, and finally when we will reach to the 2 to the power 0, we will get our result and it will be 35. So in this way the binary number will be converted into the equivalent decimal number. The second process is octal number system. will be converted to the decimal number system. How the octal number system will be converted to the decimal number system? You know that octal numbers using digits 0 to 7. So it is a octal number 27. Its base is 8. Why its base is 8? Because it will contain the 8 digits. 8 bits will be contained by this number, and this number will be each digit of this number will be multiplied by 8, because it is an octal number system. As we have already done in case of the binary number system, we are multiplying the each digit with the increasing power of 2. In the similar manner, here we have to multiply each digit with the increasing power of 8. So in first power of 8 will be 1. Why first power of 8 will be 1? Because this number will contain only two number. So value of the n is 2. So n minus 1 will be 1. So here 8 to the power 1. And again in second step, value of n will be decreasing by 1. So here the value of n is 1 in first step. In second step, value of the n will be 0. So after doing the multiplication, you will get the result, which is 23, and it is the equivalent decimal number. In the similar manner, we are also able to convert the octal number, 30 octal number, into the equivalent decimal number. It is 24. It means if any number you are representing in decimal number system is 24, it is represented as a 30 in the octal number system. You have also observed that in octal number system, we are using only bits 0 to 7. 0 to 7 will be applied, means 8 and 9 will not be permitted here. It is another octal number, 4301. How many digits contained by this number? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 will be subtracted by 1, you will get the 3, and then same process you have to apply. First of all, first digit means 4 will be multiplied by 8 to the power 3. Then in second step, power of 8 will be decreased. It will be 2. It will be subtracted by 1. 3 into 8 to the power 2. It will be multiplied by second bit, which is 3 here. Then in third step, third bit is 0. It will be multiplied by 8 to the power 1, decreasing power of 8. In second step, it is 2. So in next step, it will be 1. In last step, it will be automatically. In last step, it will be 8 to the power 0. So after the calculation, you will get the result, which is 2247, which is equivalent decimal number. So in this manner, you have learned that how the octal number will be converted into the decimal number system. You are able to learn the process in a similar way as you have already learned. And in case of the decimal number system to binary or decimal number system to octal, we are following the division process, repeated division process we have to follow. In the similar manner, in this case, we have to repeated multiplication process we have to apply in each step, and finally we will get our result. Here this equivalent decimal number we are getting. So this is a common process that we have to apply to convert any number system, means binary or octal or hexadecimal, to the decimal number system. Now the next another number system is the hexadecimal number system. So same process you have to apply here. Hexadecimal number system, in hexadecimal number system, we have 16 digits, 0 to 9 and A to F. So 28 is number representing the hexadecimal number. When we want to convert into the equivalent decimal number, so it should be multiplied by the decreasing power of 16. Why decreasing power of the 16? Because 16 is the base of hexadecimal number. Base means hexadecimal number system will use 16 digits to represent a number, 0 to 9 and A to F. So 28 is number hexadecimal number system. In first step, 2 will be multiplied. 2 means first bit, first digit will be multiplied by 16 to the power 1, because overall number contained by this overall digits contained by this number is 2, so 2 will be subtracted by 1. uh, so in first step 2 will be multiplied by 6 to the power 1 plus next digit is 8, and 8 will be multiplied by 16 to the power 0, and 1 will be subtracted by 1, it will you will get the 0. Finally, after calculation you will get the 40, which is the equivalent decimal number. In the similar way, 2f is a hexadecimal number, where 2 is a number equivalent to the decimal number, and f is equivalent to the 16. 16 in decimal number is equivalent to the f in hexadecimal number system. Sorry, it's not 16, it is 15. 15 in the because 15 in decimal number system is equivalent to f in hexadecimal number system. So 2 in first step 2 will be multiplied by 6 to the power 1. In second steps 1 will be subtracted from 1, you will get the 0. So in second step f means 15. So here in place of the f you have to write the 15, and it will be multiplied by 16 to the power 0. So after the calculation you will get the result, which is a 47. In next step the another number is a BC12. It is another number, and here you're able to understand how it will be converted into the equivalent decimal number system. In each step we are multiplying decreasing power of 16. Here the digits contained by this number is 4. 1 2 3 4, 4 digits contained by this number. So 4 should be multiplied by 1, means you will get 3. In first place b is equivalent to 11, so in place of the b we have written 11. 11 will be multiplied by 16, 16 to the power 3, and in second step we have to take one digit, and each digit will be multiplied by decreasing power of 16. In the second step c is equivalent to 12, so 12 will be multiplied by 6 to the power 2, means every step we have to decrease the value of n, means value power of 16 will be decreased in each step. Finally, when we will reach to 16 to the power 0, we have to stop the process. In the last step, the last digit, means in this case it is 2, it will be multiplied by 16 to the power 0. After following the all calculation, we will get our result, which is a 48146 in this case, and it is the equivalent decimal number. Okay, so here you are able to understand how to convert the different number in the decimal number system. Here one table is also given, number conversion table, through which you are able to understand how we are able to compare a number in the different bases or different number system. For example, if we have 1, then in binary it is also 1, octal it is also 1, and hexadecimal is also 1. And if it is 2, then in binary it is 1 0, octal it is also 2, and hexadecimal it is also 2. 3 in binary it is 1 1, and in octal and hexadecimal it is 3. So in this manner you are able to understand that how we are comparing one number to the different one digit in the different number system, how we will represent one digit in different number system. Here you are also able to see that a b c d e and f, okay, all these digits belongs to the hexadecimal number system, and in decimal number system a will be written as 10, b will be written as 11, c will be written as 12, and in octal number system it will be written in this manner, because in octal number system we are after 7 we are starting from the 10. So 8 in the decimal number system is represented as a 10 in octal number system. 9 in the decimal number system will be represented as a 11 in the octal number system. 10 in the decimal number system will be represented as 12 in the octal number system and A in the hexadecimal number system. So a kind of symmetry is there through which you are able to learn then how a particular digit will be represented in the different number system. So this is all for today. Next class we will learn about the some kind of the arithmetic. Thank you and have a nice day.